And we are on page 126. Ma yafe hayom, Shabbat shalom. Ma yafe hayom, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. And on the same page. Yedid nefesh of harachaman. Yedid nefesh of harachaman.
Turn to page 129. We enter this sanctuary to welcome Shabbat. Within these walls we sit surrounded by numberless generations. Our ancestors built the synagogue as a visible sign of God's presence in their midst. Throughout our long history and our endless wanderings, it has endured, a beacon of truth, love, and justice for all humanity. Its presence guided our ancestors to live lives of righteousness, holding up to them a vision of their truest selves. Now we, in our turn, come into this sanctuary to affirm the sacredness of our lives. May we enter this place in peace. May holiness wrap around us as we cross its threshold. Weariness, doubt, the flaws within our human hearts, the harshness of the weak, let these drop away at the door. In the brightness of Shabbat, let peace settle upon us as we lift our hearts in prayer.
And we continue on page 131 with Shirul Adonai. Shirul Adonai, Shirul Shir Hadash, Shirul Adonai, Kol Haaretz. Shirul Adonai, Shirul Shir Hadash, Shirul Adonai, Kol Haaretz. Shirul Adonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru miyom leyom Yeshuato. Shirul Adonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru miyom leyom Yeshuato. Shirul Adonai, Shirul Shir Hadash, Shirul Adonai, Kol Haaretz. Shirul Adonai, Shirul Shir Hadash, Shirul Adonai, Kol Haaretz. Shirul Adonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru miyom leyom Yeshuato. שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסרו מיום ליום ישועתו. And on page 134, זמרו לאדוני. זמרו לאדוני בכינור, בכינור בקול זמרה, בחצות רות בקול שופר, הריעו לפני המלך אדוני, ירם הים ומלואו, תבל ויושבי בה, נהרות ימחאו חוף, יחד ערים ירננו, לפני אדוני קיווה לשפוט הארץ, ישפוט תבל בצדק, ועמים במישרים, ירם הים ומלואו, תבל ויושבי בה, נהרות ימחאו חוף, יחד ערים ירננו. And we now turn to the beautiful Shabbat Piyutim, Lecha Dodi, on page 138. La 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 Lecha Dodi, la 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 Likat Kala, la 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 B'nei Shabbat nikabela, shamu v'zacho b'dibur echad, hishmikanu el am yuchad, Adonai echad, u'shemo echad, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. לה 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 Lecha Dodi, לה 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 לקראת כלה, לה 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 פני שבת נקבלה, לקראת שבת לכו ונחה, כי מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. יה לה 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 Lecha Dodi, יה לה 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 לקראת שבת, לה 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 פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, שידברי כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. יה לה 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 Lecha Dodi, יה לה 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 לקראת כלה, יה לה 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 פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בלה, גם בשמחה ובצולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, יה לה 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 Lecha Dodi, יה לה 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 לקראת כלה, now I'd like to invite Michael and Catherine to come up and light our memorial candle and the Shabbat candles. I asked Michael, but you were away. We're on page 118.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen. Shabbat Shalom. Let's wish each other Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. A warm welcome also to everyone who has joined us online this evening on Temple David YouTube. It's good to have you with us. And I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge that we are gathered on the traditional lands of the Wajak people of the Noongar Nation and pay my respects to elders, both past and present. As we turn to page 104 and sing Shalom Aleichem, let us think, as always, about the people who've been around us during this week and who've helped us and been our angels. Page 142. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bochem leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bachuni leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzetem leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
We now turn over the page to 144 for the Chatzi Kaddish. Please rise. Yitgadal v'yitgadash me'aba, v'lamad yifrach v'hutei v'yamlik malchutei, v'chayeh chol v'yom echad, u'tvarei lechol beit Yisrael. Hagala, Hagala, u'bizman kariv, v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach, le'olam olmei amaya, yitbarach, yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yipach We now turn to page 148. Blessed are you, eternal our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, whose wisdom opens heaven's gates, whose understanding changes times and seasons, and who arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzvaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on evening.
Baruch atah Adonai, hama'arif aravim. Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amecha avta, Amcha avta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shachbeinu, ufkomeinu nasiya b'chukecha, v'nismach b'divrei toratecha, ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד, כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגי יומם ולילה, נגי יומם ולילה, ואהבת רעל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. מהו שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם ועד. You may be seated. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Please turn the page to 157. In a world torn by violence and pain, in a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, there is one God in heaven and earth. The high heavens declare
your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea. Our song of freedom, Micha Mocha, on the next page. Micha Mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha nida HaKodesh, Nola teilot Hosefele, Malchutecha, Ra'uvanecha, Bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Selianu v'amru, Adonai yimloch le'olam ha'ed, v'ne'emar ki fada Adonai et Yaakov, u'klo miyat hazak mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai Kai Yisrael. Amen. And on page 160, Hashkiveinu, asking God to spread his shelter of peace over us. Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom, Hamideinu Malkeinu leChaim. Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom, Hamideinu Malkeinu leChaim.
And below, spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your good counsel, for your name's sake be our help. Shield and shelter us beneath the shadow of your wings. Defend us against enemies, illness, war, famine and sorrow. Distance us from wrongdoing. For you, God, watch over us and deliver us. For you, God, are gracious and merciful. Guard our going and coming to life, to peace, evermore.
Blessed are you, Eternal One, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Baruch atah Adonai, hapurei sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amu Yisrael va'al Yerushalayim. And V'shamru, our song about keeping and observing Shabbat. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. We now move into the Amidah, which starts on page 100 and next page, 164. And as we do in the evenings, we share the first three blessings together. And then after that, I invite you either to use the prayers on the page or the prayers in your heart. And we come back together for Oseh Shalom, which is on page 180. So please rise. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agitelatecha. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agitelatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor Hanora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imot, U'Mevii Gula Lifnei B'Nehem, למד שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ושצרה. אתה גיבורי עולם אדוני, בחיי הכל אתה רב והושיע. משיב הרוח ומוליט הגשם, מסריח השמש ומוליט הצר, מחיה חיים בחסד, מחיה הכל ברחמים רבים, צורח נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיע אסורים, ומחיה אמונתו לשני עפר. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, O God, my rock and my redeemer. Ose shalom bimrama, Uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, imru amen. Yase shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, Yase shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yase shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yase shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. May the one who makes peace in the high heavens make peace for us, all Israel, and all who inhabit the earth. Amen. And now it gives me pleasure to invite Jeffrey up onto the beamer to give our drash this evening.
Parashat Ki Tetzeh contains more laws than any other parasha in our Torah, an overwhelming amount of detail. But two verses stand out by how counterintuitive and unexpected they seem. Let me quote them and then relate to them. Do not despise an Edomite because he's your brother. 2, do not despise the Egyptian because you were a stranger in his land. First, a general point. Throughout history, Jews have been subjected to more than their fair share of racism. Therefore, we should be doubly careful never to be guilty of it ourselves. If we look down on other people because of their race, then we're failing to respect human dignity. Our Tanakh contains negative evaluations of other nations, but always because of their moral failures, never because of ethnicity or their skin color. Now, to Moshe's two commands against hate, both of which I think are surprising. Quote, do not despise the Egyptian because you are a stranger in his land. This is unusual. The Egyptians enslaved the Jews, planned a program against them of slow genocide, and then refused to let them go, despite the plagues that were devastating the land. Aren't these valid reasons to hate? Well, perhaps, but the Egyptians had initially provided a refuge for the Jews at a time of famine. They had honored Yosef and made him second in command, the viceroy of Egypt. The evils they committed came under what is called a new king who did not know of Yosef, and were at the instigation of Pharaoh himself, not the people as a whole. Besides which, it was the daughter of that Pharaoh who rescued Moshe and adopted him. The wisdom of Moshe's command not to despise Egyptians still shines through today. If the Jews had continued to hate their oppressors, Moshe would have taken the Jews out of Egypt, but he would have failed to take Egypt out of the Jews. They would still be slaves, not physically, but psychologically. They would be slaves to the past, held captive by the chains of resentment, unable to build a future. To be free, you have to let go of hate. That's a difficult truth, but a necessary one. No less surprising is Moshe's insistence when he says, don't despise an Edomite because he is your brother. Edom was the other name for Esau, the fraternal brother of Yaakov. There was a time when Esau hated Yaakov and vowed to kill him. The two brothers seemed doomed to eternal conflict. Esau may have hated Yaakov, but it didn't follow that Yaakov should hate Esau. To answer hate with hate is to be dragged down to the level of your opponent. When Esau met Yaakov for the last time, we're told he kissed and embraced him with a full heart. Moshe's two commands against hate reflect his greatness. It's easy to mobilize the forces of hate. The language of hate has consistently been the most destructive force in history. Moshe tried to teach the nation not to hate. Hate the sin, but not the sinner. Don't forget the past, but don't be held captive by it. Be willing to fight your enemies, but never allow yourself to be defined by them or to become like them. Acknowledge what evil people do, but focus on the good that's in our power to do. A lovely message embedded within this week's parasha, Ki Tetzei. Shabbat Shalom to everyone.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you very much. Please rise now for the sounding of the shofar, and I'll ask Michael and Catherine to come up. Catherine is going to be our caller, and Michael will blow the shofar for us.
I do what I'm told.
Sometimes. Tekiah. Shavarim. Tekiah. Tekiah. Teruah. Tekiah. Tekiah. Shavarim Teruah. Tekiah.
Fabulous. Thank you very much to both of you. And we remain standing as we now move into the Aleinu on page 586. And could I ask Phil, would you be happy to come up and open the ark for us? Thank you very much. 586. We are now moving into the Mourner's Kaddish on page 598. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. For Shiva, we remember Jacqueline Toyster. For Shlushim, we remember Hirsch Goldberg Polin, Carmel Gat, Eden Yerushalmi, Alexander Lobanov, Almog Sarusi, Ori Danino, First Sergeant Amit Sadikov, Master Sergeant Shlomit Yehonatan Yazut, Hilary Simon, Alexandra Leonzini, James Royden Giltro, and Max Walters. And for Yahrzeit, we remember Shirley Harris, mother of Leona Liedman, Shelley Cass, sister of Clive Cass, and Bird Zalona, grandmother of Stephanie Zanaho. We also remember all those who have lost their lives to the war in Israel, innocent lives lost through terror, innocent lives lost as human shields. If you would like to share the name of a loved one, for Shiva, for Shloshim, or for Yahrzeit, I invite you to share their names out loud or in your heart at this time. Zikrunam livracha, may their memories be for blessing. We join together and stand with one another as we say, Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei rabah, ve'alma divrach hirotei ve'yamlich malchotei, v'chayachon u'vyomechon, u'verachei d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'bisman karif ve'imru Amen. Yehei shmei rabah mevorach, le'olam u'lalmei almaya, Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yit pa'ah v'yit roman v'yit naseh, v'yit hada v'yit halei v'yit halal, shmei de kudisha brechu, le'ela min kol bechata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma ve'imru Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'akol Yisrael ve'imru Amen. Osei shalom v'imromav. Huya aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'akol Yisrael ve'imru Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, Amen. You may be seated. Just got a few announcements. Tomorrow, TDRS, as per usual, Shaharit service at 10:30 and then coffee club afterwards. On Monday at 12, Mahjong club. Tuesday, 1 p.m. Yiddish club. And 5:15 p.m. Israeli dancing with Margaret. You know that the high holidays are coming. We've sung the Micha Mocha to the high holiday melody. So please, our website is now live, and all the high holiday service times, forms, and other information are on the website. There's a link in Machadash. The tickets have also been sent out this week, so they should be with you shortly, together with hard copies of various forms that we also have on the website. And if you still haven't purchased your own copy of the new Machzorim and you would like to, there's also a link in the Machadash. Or you can phone Sue in the office. And save the date. Next Friday, 20th of September, at 6:30 we have our Erev Shabbat service. But this is a special service to honor the life and liturgical music of Valentine Lewin, who was Temple David's first choir director. It is her 60th Yahrzeit. Rabbi Kim Edlinger and Valentine's daughters invite everyone to this special service. Then on Wednesday, the 25th of September, is Shmooze Club at 12 noon, as always with delicious food and live entertainment. And you can see the booking details in Machadash. On Sunday, the 29th of September, this is also in preparation of the high holidays, there is a busy bee to smarten up our gardens. Any inquiries to Hilary Silbert? And Hilary also always wants me to announce that on Saturday, the 26th of October, is a karaoke supper. More details to follow on that. Is there a book club tomorrow as well? Okay, I didn't know that. That wasn't in the calendar. Okay, book club tomorrow as well. Also, you at home, if you're hearing that, come for book club. Our final song is on page 642, Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, 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 Am Yisrael Chai. Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael 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 Chai. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Goodbye to those who joined us from home, and please join us in the foyer for Kiddush.